This offering is the fruit of many work and care, reflecting on my conduct and my worthy of a share. Be wary of the poisons, the foremost being greed. Seeing food as medicine, I take only what I need, solely for cultivation to realize the Buddha's way. With gratitude, I accept this offering today. So these are the 5 contemplations. What is the shape or character of American Buddhism? I spent half of my life in America and half of my life in Taiwan. So, I'm kind of a mixture myself. Buddhism has been known to the Westerners just a little bit over a century, okay, but only really becoming more into the mainstream or people's consciousness in the last 20, 30 years. I don't think it has had time to develop a local American character. About 3 weeks ago, I attended a Western Buddhist monastic conference, and we discussed issues about our spiritual practice in America and the problems we face, and then how to spread Buddhism in America as well. They come from all different lineages. Some are Tibetan lineage, some are Chinese lineage, some are Japanese lineage, some are Korean and Vietnamese. Some are Theravada from Southeast Asia, like Thailand forest tradition. And as we were meeting together and talking about all these issues, it just occurred to me that this is the character of American Buddhism, because that's what America is all about. All different people coming from different places coming together as a whole. Buddhists has always been proponents, or at least encourage people to take on more of a vegetarian diet. And the reason is grounded on compassion to the animals. It is part of our belief that all sentient beings, that's beings with consciousness, all beings who can feel, can eventually become a Buddha. We feel that eating vegetarian, or at least more vegetarian food, makes a lot of sense. Not only for your own health, it's known to be healthier. It's good for the animals, compassion for the animals, but also very importantly for the planet. Every second, 1 acre of forest disappears. And a lot of that, most of that, goes to grow crops not for people, for animals, for the livestock industry. So deforestation, the manures, and the belching from the cows. A single cow can belch something like 200 gallons of methane gas a day. So we are pushing for a movement called Go Veggie 1 day a week. If everybody can change their lifestyle just a little bit, just going veggie 1 day a week, you can, go quite a bit. You're doing quite a bit for the environment. Of course, 2 days, 3 days will be even better.
George and Betty soon discovered that on a farm, everybody has work to do.
The basic teaching are what's called the 5 precepts. No killing, no stealing, no sexual misconduct, no lying, and no intoxicants. So we encourage our people everybody to take on the 5 precepts. They are guidelines that you can take on willingly. Just because you're Buddhist doesn't mean you have to be a vegetarian. Doesn't mean you have to take on the 5 precepts. But, as a good Buddhist, it means something that from the bottom of your heart you want to do, you want to be able to do. Adaptation must take place to fit with the local culture, but then the essence should never change. The essential message should never change. Nirvana is a state of ultimate bliss. It is a state of ultimate peace and complete eradication of all suffering whatsoever. Okay? But in order to achieve nirvana, you must be willing to give up all kinds of desires, including sexual desires. And one of the things I think that is important is what I observe in American society is that the prevalence of drugs and the pressure that the kids have. And I think that meditation can be a very, very good way to help people deal with that. It can be taught in an entirely non-religious way. So, I remember when I was going through college, I went to California Institute of Technology, which is a top engineering school. There's a huge amount of pressure. And a lot of very, very bright kids turn to, marijuana and alcohol to relieve pressure, but it doesn't help them solve the problem. So I remember the frustration and the pressure, and if only I knew how to meditate then. So it's my hope that one day schools, public schools, would have available the meditation practice as an option for the kids. That's my hope.